Hello friends, Iceberg with Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson, and today I'm going to take you through a walkthrough of this beautiful pre-owned 2009 Harley Davidson Rocker C. Alright, the Rocker series was definitely kind of that straight out of the box chopper done up by Harley, where you have kind of the nice 19-inch 5-star spoke pizza cutter front wheel that's going to be a 90 in width, and then on the rear you have that beautiful 240 in width, really giving it that muscle bike style with that very lean chopper look. Moving to the engine on the Rocker C, this is going to have the 96 cubic inch air-cooled V-twin. This is going to be a 6-speed transmission, and the final drive on this motorcycle is belt. As I said before, the Rocker is really that chopper style motorcycle. You have that nice rake up front, leaning up, all chromed out, to where you have the chrome risers coming straight off the trees, bringing you back to kind of those V-shaped handlebars that pull back and come back to the rider. I was actually very surprised. I had never ridden a Rocker before, and I took this one out real quick for a little rip so I could get a feel for it, and I very much like the way the handlebars are set up. I felt that it was very comfortable, and then kind of matching that with those forward controls and then this very nice pulled back custom seat on here. I felt that the sitting position was very comfortable, really able to stretch out with a nice long arm reach on there. Legs felt good. Definitely could ride this motorcycle for the long distance. Speaking of sitting and this seat, let's move to this really nice custom seat on here. You have the Rocker inlay on the back, all done in the stitching, and then in the center you have the very nice flame job with kind of that snake skin attitude sitting on the center there. A real showpiece on this motorcycle, and was extremely comfortable while riding. Let's talk about some upgrades that have been done to this Rocker. Moving up front, where you have the quick detach windshield on here. This windshield is perfect for those longer interstate rides when you really want to just have that wind off of you, and then it also comes off in seconds if you are just commuting or bombing around town and want to feel that wind coming at you. Moving back down to the engine, horsepower and chrome. You have the beautiful large chromed out intake on here, and then moving down you have that all chromed out Vance & Hines ground pounder exhaust. This is normally the part in the video in which I tell you I'm going to fire this bike up so you can hear it. I do apologize right now. We do actually have a family with a small child checking out some bikes over in the corner, and the child is asleep, and I do not want to disturb them. So I do apologize. I'm not going to fire this bike up right now. If you really need to hear it, you can go ahead and leave a message on YouTube or on Facebook, and I'll try to get a separate video of the bike running so you can hear that Vance & Hines. Let's move to one of the signature pieces on the Rocker, which is going to be that stretched out gas tank. This is kind of along the lines of the Deuces of old that also had those really long, narrow gas tanks on here. This is going to be a 5-gallon gas tank, so you're going to get a ton of riding time on this motorcycle. And as I said, really kind of fits that chopper vibe that the Rocker is going for. Very long, lean gas tank, moving down to that huge rear wraparound fender, housing that 240 rear. You know, the Rockers, excuse me, didn't have that long of a production series. I believe they were actually only put out for maybe 2 years, possibly 3. Apologize, I don't know for certain, but it was a very short run on these motorcycles. So if you are looking for a bike that not everyone has, with plenty of power and attitude, this Rocker C is the bike for you. And if you are local in Omaha, Nebraska and would like to come see this bike in person, please stop out at Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson today. Come throw a leg over it. Pretty sure it'll put a smile on your face. If you're watching this video on YouTube and are interested in this motorcycle, for an average cost of around $600, we can ship a bike like this from our door to your door. And as always, from the entire Dillon Brothers Harley Davidson family, thank you so much for checking out our videos, and always remember, gear up, ride safe. Thanks a lot.